Alright, here's my Crow video. I want to make this short and sweet though. Some of the things I noticed was, even though we were playing against the refs as well as the Vikings, we still had opportunities. We got into the red zone and we didn't make anything out of it. If it wasn't for that bullshit holding call, we would have actually broken that streak of 100, the 100-yard rusher. But we still had the #1 run defense. I'm not too worried about that. And this game really wasn't all that important for the for Bengals fans and for the Bengals. Next week is the important game. Next week is the team that we need to beat, and that's the San Diego Chargers. But yeah, really, what's about this particular game, it's more of our offensive coordinator. He just, for whatever reason, didn't come out prepared to keep our defense fresh. I understand we want to run the ball, and we could run the ball. I mean, we obviously shown that we could run the ball, and we ran the ball with some success. However, there were more than a couple times in which all of our throws were short, intermediate throws. That's got to stop. Whatever. I don't mind the ball control offense. I really have no problems with that. But if you're down, you're behind in the third quarter, starting the second half, you need to open up your playbook. You need to open up your throws. You have Chad Ochocinco who can go deep. I don't care if he's the only deep threat we have. Let him take off down the freaking sidelines and start taking away 2 or 3 players. Let the safeties and cornerbacks go to try to get stop them, and then start chipping away with Andre Caldwell or even our other rookies. But we didn't play the Vikings. We played the referees. The referees, they called that on Peterson's last touchdown run. You had a guy grab Keith Rivers' face mask and yank it, and pull him out of position. That's holding. I don't care who you are. That is holding, and you guys don't call that. You give them the points. So this Crow video is not necessarily a Crow video in which I think that the Vikings earned a win. I think that the Bengals played like shit when we had the opportunities to, and then the referees didn't help matters by allowing a lot of positive yards for the Vikings and taking stuff away from us. You can't beat the referees. I don't care who you are, and that's what happened to us in 2006. We couldn't beat anybody because the referees weren't allowing us to beat anybody, and luckily we could, we're still in it as far as playoffs go, and getting into the playoffs. Referees aren't going to cheat us out of the playoffs like they did in 2006. I know the Baltimore Ravens won today. They beat Detroit, but it really doesn't matter. Next week is when it matters. Next week we're going to be playing against the San Diego Chargers, and we're going to beat them. And if we don't beat them, who gives a fuck? We will beat one team before the end of the year. That's all that matters. We're looking at the first round bye, and that's why we have to beat the San Diego Chargers. Now I'm going to be doing a video about the San Diego Chargers here, sometime throughout this week. But this Crow video, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard for me to say that we played like shit, because our offensive coordinator, whatever his deal is, just doesn't know how to open up the damn playbook and throw the ball downfield when you're behind. He keeps trying to do that steady grind, and that's got to go. That's got to go bye-bye. Adrian Peterson, You know, he actually, I've now noticed this, he is not getting the yards fairly. I never really watched the Vikings game this year or even in the years past, but it seems like there's a lot of holding on that offensive line. And for them to call holding on us and all these different penalties on us and not call shit on the Vikings, that's But it wasn't even a good game. I can't even say it was a good game. It wasn't even close because, like I said, we're playing against the referees. If the referees wouldn't have been so biased in that game, it would have been a much better game, a much closer game. And I'd seen that from the get-go, the moment that we stepped out on the field. And Cedric Benson broke for a 4-yard run, and they called it back and said holding offense. It's like, how is there holding on offense when the play just unfolds like that, and yet when the Vikings had it, play unfolds like that, holding like crazy, and they didn't call it. So that's my Crow video. I don't care if you like it or not. And to you fucking typers, if you try to come on and try to act like you did something, your team did something, bullshit. Well, if we play you in the Super Bowl, we'll beat you. But something tells me you're not going to go to the Super Bowl. You got Favre. So good luck, Vikings. Good luck for the rest of the year. Cincinnati, rebound. That's all I gotta say is rebound. I'm Forever Bengals, and I'm out.